Hello, this is Paul Bergin from the Mars Hill blog, which you can find at www.paulbergin, that's Paulburgin, .blogspot.co.uk. Um, I'm doing one of the series of vlogs that I'm doing at the moment is significant moments in the history of Arctic and Antarctic exploration over the past 170 years. And today I'm going to talk about the Norge Expedition of 1926. Now, this was the first crossing of the Arctic Ocean, albeit by air and by airship. And it was conceived, I believe, by Roald Amundsen, the first person at the South Pole, and was co-conceived and financed by his father, the father of the person who organised this, an American called Lincoln Ellsworth. They then got support from the Italians with an airship captained by Umberto Nobile. It was I think they partly hoped to be the first at the North Pole by air as well. But days earlier, Richard Byrd set off by plane with that aim and came back claiming to have reached the North Pole, although recent evidence suggests that he falsified his the log, and he didn't reach it, in which case the Norge was the first at the North Pole. But if Peary's record is not to be believed, and there is evidence to suggest that Peary, whilst he made the furthest north record, which is undisputed, he did not reach the North Pole, in which case the people on the Norge airship were the first to reach the North Pole, and that would make Roald Amundsen not only among the first people to reach the South Pole, he would be among the first people to reach the North Pole as well. There was difficulty, arguments, strains between the group. Amundsen was waspish about the relationships between the Norwegians and the Italians in his autobiography published a year later, and he said that when they were over the North Pole, Nobile brought out a large Italian flag, which he was dropped out of the airship, where they were encouraged not to bring any such large things for weight reasons, so there was no large Norwegian flag. I believe a cross given to him by Pope Pius XI and blessed by him was also released out into the icy wastes below. They reached, obviously, Alaska quite safely within the 2 days, and it was a tremendous success. However, the difficulties between Nobile and Amundsen reached a tragic postscript. Nobile led an airship, captained an airship and led a group in 1928, the airship called Italia. It experienced difficulties during the journey back, and it broke apart. Half the crewmen floated off to God knows where, and obviously died very shortly afterwards. One man was killed outright, and the rest were stuck on the ice. They were eventually rescued, albeit with one extra fatality in the meantime. But Amundsen was among those who launched a rescue bid. But Amundsen and the men who were in the plane he was with disappeared, likely crashed into the ocean and died not too long afterwards, because nothing was seen of them again, bar some wreckage that been improvised into a life raft. So there is a tragic postscript, but it was a tremendous success and thoroughly deserves to be recognised in the annals of polar exploration.